Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello everyone, my name is Arifatul Amalinda and I will explain about my annotated bibliography with title Improve Writing Skills Using Facebook Group. So here is my outline. The first is introduction that consists of the aims and the research questions. The second part is bibliography. I will explain about the first until 6 articles that I have read. And the last is conclusion, consists of summary of the material. So nowadays, social media is a platform that many people use. The existence of social media is also very helpful for humans in their daily activities. One field that social media help with is education. Types of social media, that is Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, Pet, YouTube, and etc. In 2012 until now, Facebook has become one of the most widely used social media around the world. Facebook has a group feature that can help the learning process, especially in writing. So let's talk about writing. What is writing? Writing is the practice of using symbols to communicate thoughts and ideas in an understandable form. Letters of the alphabet, capitalization, and punctuation. So, the aims of the annotated bibliography is to combine several sources that focus on teaching writing using Facebook groups so that we can find out whether Facebook groups can improve students' writing skills. And there are two research questions. The first is, can Facebook group improve students' writing skills? And the second is, what are the benefits that students get when using Facebook group in improving their writing skills? So let's start with the first article with title Using Facebook Groups in Teaching ESL Writing. The aim of this study is students' perceptions about using Facebook groups to teach ESL writing. The teacher's function is limited to that of a facilitator for the group, and the method used quantitative and qualitative or mixed method and was carried out in University of Kebangsaan Malaysia in January 2011. The participants are 43 UKM Faculty of Education Year 3 students finishing their bachelor's degree in English as a second language teaching or TSL. And then, for the findings, Facebook groups can be useful in teaching ESL writing. So, based on the result, more than 80% agree that Facebook groups can help brainstorming students, learning new vocabulary, reducing spelling errors, helping to get better idea from friends' comment, and students discovered easier to complete their essays after participating in the Facebook group discussion. So, the next is the second article, utilizing Facebook in EFL writing classrooms in Oman. In this study, the purpose is to using the Facebook application as a social networking site for learning media that will enrich knowledge. And the participants of this study are only BUC female students who are currently enrolled in BUC Foundation Program writing classes. And the method used qualitative and quantitative approach was used to assess the efficacy of using a Facebook group on students' writing output. 60 female participants divide into two groups, XG30 and CONG30. The interviews are conducted with students in XG and 30 EFL teachers that are 15 females and 15 males. And the next, the findings, learning to write in the English language in Oman needs a lot of effort from both teachers and students. Moreover, Facebook encouraged participants to leave comments on their partner's essay. So, the result is the Facebook platform has been a huge success in terms of promoting students' writing achievement over the course of a semester, despite some flaws such as distracting learners from their job. So, the third article is utilizing Facebook groups in teaching writing, Jordanian EFL students' perceptions and attitudes. The aims of this study is look into the role of Facebook groups in improving writing performance and brainstorming ideas among college EFL students at Irbit University College Al-Balqa Applied University, which is located in Jordan's northern region. And the method used both qualitative and quantitative method with 42 female freshman students. All of participants were students who took the Writing 1 course in the English Language and Literature department. The students added to Facebook group, namely Write Out Clear. And based on the result, Facebook groups can help students in brainstorming during the pre-writing process, expanding their vocabulary and the number of spelling errors, and completing their writing assignments. And then in the study, there is the challenges. Participants said they gave themselves enough time to familiarize themselves with their own raw writing content, and besides that, participants easily distracted with several features on Facebook. So, this is the fourth article about measuring students' writing skills using Facebook group application in EFL context. The goal is to determine whether or not using a Facebook group to improve students' writing is successful. And then, the study used a quantitative approach and included design, process, and data analysis. The participants of this study are 20 English as foreign language or EFL second semester students in South Sulawesi, Indonesia in academic year 2016 and 2017. The pretest and posttest are tests that will be employed in this study. And then for the result, students mean pretest score of 65,3 and mean post-test score of 78,5. The score on the post-test is higher than the score on the pre-test. And then this is the fifth article with the title Students' Perception in Teaching Writing Through Facebook Group in EFL class. For this study, the aim is examine students' perspective on the utilization of a Facebook group in EFL writing, teaching, and learning. Researchers use some literature related to the research to be carried out and have the same topic, including the article from Yunus and Salehi in 2012, Majid, Stapa, and Keong in 2015, and Highland in 2003. The study used qualitative method to the collection and qualitative analysis data. And the participants are one English teacher and one 12th grade class in Senior High School 2 Ciamis, West Java, Indonesia. And in this study, there are two research questions. How does the teacher teach EFL writing by using Facebook group? Then the teacher said that Facebook group used only to doing the tasks and writing practice outside the classroom. The teacher also hoped that students will have interaction each other, comment and give correction to their friends' writing group. And the second is what are students' perceptions on the use of the Facebook group in teaching EFL writing? And according to the data obtained, Facebook groups can help students be happy and motivated in learning writing. And this is the last article, that is the sixth article with title Using Facebook in Teaching and Learning English. The goals of this study are to look into the different types of language teaching and learning activities that are done on Facebook, how Facebook may help with teaching and learning, and what restrictions there are to utilizing Facebook in teaching and learning. And then the participants who were selected in this study are 35 PCSC students who took Technical Communication 3 and 1 lecture. And then there are 3 instruments used in this study, such as document analysis, observation form, and interviews. For the findings, there are 3 activities. The first is reading activities. The lecturer uploaded a few journals and the participants have to discuss about the topic. And the second is writing activities. There are types of writing activities including pre-writing, writing the draft, responding, review, revising, and editing. And the last activities is discussion activities. This finding has similar result with the previous research by Bichen and Uzunboylu in 2013 that Facebook is a positive learning environment that encourages students to be more engaged in class and make learning more pleasurable. And this is the last part, that is conclusion. Uh, to answer the two research questions, uh, there are two conclusions. The first is, can Facebook group improve student writing skill? And based on the articles, the answer is Facebook group can make students' writing skills improve effectively. And the second is, what are the benefits that students get when using Facebook group to improve writing skills? And from the result of 6 articles, is Facebook group can help students in brainstorming, get ideas to write, new vocabularies from the friends' writing word or comments, and develop their writing skills. Besides that, Facebook group also make learning activities more interesting, motivating, and students feel enjoy. So, I hope my presentation can be understand with you guys, and thank you for your attention. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.